people? We're here with part 29 of Chronicon. Archaix.com. Make sure you check out the Archaix YouTube channel. In the background we have Sick Hells, across YTD, Afterglow.
They make me feel like a parasite. Hands on my neck make me paralyzed. Those are my favorite nights, hanging with you by the bay. Sleep with the sounds of the waves. I never get, not afraid to fight. Knife on my waist, gotta stay alive. Say what you...
Alright, let's get straight into the readout. 2429 BC. This is the 400th year of the Bad Tabira dynasty of metalworkers, and its last, ending with the reign of Dumuzi. The fifth Nephilim king is Ensipiziana, who would reign for 28,800 shahs, evenings and mornings, or 80 years. This begins the Larak dynasty, a city of giants. This is 1296 years, or 108 times 12, after the start of the Sethite dynasty in 3725 BC. The end and length of the Anunnaki chronology is based off of periods of 60 and 600 years, and we see this is true with Anunnaki history as well. 480 years before the Larak dynasty was founded was 2909 BC, when the Anunnaki matriarch founded her own dynasty over the Canaanites in 2909 BC. 480 years is 60 times 8. The Jewish calendar has this as 1242, or 3 cursed earth periods of 414 years each. The Genesis record in chapter 6 related that, and there were giants in the earth in those days, the offspring of the Anunnaki, or angels, and human females. These were called the Nephilim, meaning the fallen ones. This new government is reflected by fact that this was 476 years after the foundation of the Great Pyramid was built. The number 476 signifying a change in government that will be shown over and over throughout the research. 2415 BC. This year is added to Chronicon because it figures very prominently more than once in the chronometry of the Great Pyramid, a very significant year. This was 490 years, or 70 times 7, from the foundation laid to the Great Pyramid. It was the 424th year of the life of Noah. This is the 14th year of the reign of Ensipiziana of Larak. 2377 BC. Planet Phoenix passes through the inner system, completing its 138-year orbit on its way back out to the Kuiper Belt. This is its last pass before appearing at the Great Flood. 2359 BC. Noah is 480 years old, and he received a divine commission from God to warn the people of coming flood, to repent that they can be saved. The Great Flood is now decreed, and the salvation being offered is spiritual. God is determined to destroy the earth. Mankind is given 120 years. At the Sumerian city of Shurpak, Noah gathers all of the records of his forefathers, the secret writings of the Sethites, histories, and prophecies, and preserves them. Noah is chosen to survive the flood with his family because he is perfect in his generations, meaning that he is 100% Sethites, therefore Adamic, with no Canaanite or Nephilim influence in his bloodline. The latter being degenerate hybrids not made in the image of God. The scriptural records on this warning are in Genesis and in Jasher. The archaix record indicates that at this time humanity filled the earth with their noise and corruption, troubling the heavens. By this time, the Creator had severed communication between the heavens and the rebellious Anunnaki. They were given Phoenix as a sign and witness in the heavens of his plans, and on earth they were given the Sphinx and Great Pyramid complex. But now the Anunnaki had to rely on inspired humans to know the times, to understand God's plans, because they had fallen from their first estate. For this reason did Enoch interact with the Anunnaki and Nephilim without harm. Though he pronounced judgments against them, he was their link to the mind of God. Banished from the heavens, they succeeded in banishing humanity from paradise and divine protection. But the prophets, the elect, the spiritual powerful, they had to rely on them for their knowledge. For this reason, we see calendrics that indicate that this warning was also to the Anunnaki and their Nephilim offspring, a judgment decreed. This was 4,464 years before Armageddon, when the Anunnaki will be defeated and confined by the chief cornerstone, the stone that they rejected. Alright, we're going to stop it there, and we will be back tomorrow with more Chronicon. Have a good night, people.